I wanted to give you some examples of medical malpractice cases that we deal with on a daily basis here at the firm, just so you have an idea of what mal and wrongful death entails specifically. And again, these are just examples. There's plenty others that we deal with. These are just sort of the most popular ones here at the firm that we handle. One of them is cancer misdiagnosis. Cancer misdiagnosis is huge. As we all know, cancer is a huge problem, and it's been a problem for years all across the world. Sometimes when doctors don't catch it on time, obviously that leads to unimaginable consequences. We deal with cases that relate to, for example, lumps or masses that go unnoticed in a radiology film. The doctors simply don't see it. Sometimes they confuse them for something like, example, hemangioma or something that's more benign, and they don't test the lump or the mass because they think it's not malignant. Sometimes when they do test them, pathology reports come out, biopsies come out that it's negative when in fact it might be positive. So there are instances where you have that false negative result. All those fall under the cancer category, and those are samples of some of the cases that we see and handle here. Another one we do a lot of is negligent surgeries. Now that one's a little bit more general. So much goes under that category, but that can entail anything from a doctor mistakenly doing the procedure, maybe they nick something while they're in there, post-operative complications such as bleeding, informed consents, not proper informed consents, doctors who do not properly inform the patients of the risks or alternatives of the procedures. Those all fall under the negligent surgery umbrella, and again, these are just examples. There's plenty of others, but just so you have an idea. Another big one is nursing home cases, where the staff simply doesn't provide adequate care to the patients, and they develop infections, diseases, bed sores. We see a lot of those as well. I think our most popular one at this point, actually I know our most popular one at this point, is birth-related injuries. They're also some of the hardest ones because they deal obviously with babies and infants. Those can include anything from cerebral palsy, brachial plexus injury, neurological injuries to the child. Those are a little bit more difficult in the sense that they take a little bit longer because of course the children have to be evaluated, see and observe them, whether or not they meet their milestones, etc. But believe it or not, it happens more often than we think. And so these are just some examples. There's plenty of others. In later videos, we'll go into more detail as to each of those categories and of course mention some others, but we just wanted you guys to have an idea of what medical malpractice is, what it entails. Unfortunately, the mistakes or mistreatments of doctors can potentially cause a person their life. So we want to make sure that you are as informed as possible. If you have any questions, please contact us. Our information is below. And feel free to call us for a free consultation. We're here to help and answer all your questions.